Hi, right, this is some of my beauty tips for just general like healthier skin and just general beauty. Okay, my first one is face masks. Now, I am a face mask freak. Today I used a self-heating sauna face mask here, this one. And it's really nice and it makes your skin feel nice. And face masks, if I have packets of face masks like these, then I will use them about twice a week. But if I have, in fact no, I'll probably just use them till I've run out of it, like every day. But if I have, because I have tubes of face mask, I usually do them once every 2 weeks. Maybe once a week, depending on how my skin is. So that's my first tip. Face masks, they're fantastic. And they really do clean your skin. Second is I have a bowl here full of fizzy water. Now this may sound really weird, but it works, okay? Fizzy water, wash your face in it, okay? I went through a phase of trying out new beauty skin things, and one day I just randomly decided to put fizzy water in a bowl, just randomly for no reason, and I thought I'd wash my face in it. I had this huge big metal bowl that could fit my head in it, and I dunked my face in fizzy water every time I came upstairs, and I had clear skin for the whole time I used that. And I don't know what it is, but it really does make your skin feel so soft. It's wonderful, and I don't know what it is about it, but it's really good. So fizzy water, wash your face in fizzy water. Third thing is moisturiser. Now this is my Solutions Complete Balance Day Moisturiser. There's a night one that comes with it, but that's more of a night gel. And moisturiser, what I have to say about moisturiser is, if you're like me, and if you put too much moisturiser on anywhere, your body just feels all oily and disgusting. What I do is I just get my moisturiser and I dip my finger in it and then just dab 2 big splodges on my cheeks, and then what's ever left from splodging it on my cheeks, just run that down my nose, put a little dot on my chin, and put a splodge there, splodge there, and splodge there. No, splodge is not a very technical term or anything, but it's a splodge. So that was tip 3 about moisturiser, then you rub it in. Tip 4 is pretty obvious, but some people still don't do this, okay? Foundation, get one that matches your skin tone. I know you will have heard this all the time, but seriously, I'm so sorry, but people who have big layers of foundation, and they put it on in the wrong colour, or if you have the right colour foundation, do not cake it on, because you just look fake. You may be flawless, but you look plastic, and I don't really know why that happens, but it does. Next thing is eyeliners. Eyeliners is in liquid eyeliners. Now, you find an eyeliner that works best for you, but these brushes don't work very well, because you can't get a point at the end of them, and they break and things, and the bristles come out when you're applying it, so you have bristle eyeliner. Now I use, this isn't a brush, this is more of a felt tip one, but if I am going to use this, I use a tiny brush. Now this brush is the thinnest of thin brushes. This came in a nail art set, but I use it for my eyeliner to do really thin. If you want thick, then obviously do this, just with the brush or with this, but if I want a really thin one or a really thin cat wing, then I will use this brush. That was my 5th tip. 6th tip is, this also seems pretty obvious, but some people still do it, is eyeshadows, okay? Eyeshadows, when people do eyeshadow, they tend to just, with their eyeshadow palette and their brush, just dip the brush in and then just rub it all over their eyes. And then you get fallout, and then it just looks weird, and I don't know why it does that, but it does, and it's just weird. And you fall out all of your eyes, and it goes on too thick, and then if you want it less, you can't take it off because then you have to start again. So yeah, eyeshadow, what I do to make sure I don't get too much on is dip it in. See if I'd got that on a brush, and then on my hand I just tap, and you can see some of the powder come off until you just have it coated ever so slightly. You can't see that, can you? Just ever so slightly, and then you rub it on. My next thing, which is tip 6, 7, is powder. For me, what I'd say is find a brush or something to put on that is comfortable for you and puts it on well for your skin type, your skin texture. My mum uses this. It's a big, huge, fluffy brush, and she just rubs it all over. But I find this is very helpful for me. This is I don't know what you'd call it. It's like a little pad with leather on this side, and then that's like a spongy pad, and you just rub on your face. Now that helps me a great deal. That rubs it on just the way I want it to be put on. But my mum uses this, and she really finds it goes well, and it blends things nicely. Hair colour next, because as you see my hair's red, and when I first dyed it, it was very, very red. But my mum warned me, oh my god, it looks like it's orange. It's not orange. My mum warned me that when you dye your hair red, the red hair dye comes out very, very easily. Which she's right, it does. So if you're going to dye your hair a crazy, wacky colour, like red, something that isn't a natural colour, then I would suggest investing in a bottle of dry shampoo. I've had my hair dyed for 4 weeks, and I've washed it 4 times. And you may think, oh my god, that is disgusting, your hair will be all gross and greasy, and oh, you're just so unclean, your hair. No, that's because every single time I've washed it, like half the hair dye comes out. And at the bottoms, it's already starting to turn brown, although on the camera you can't really see it. But the bottoms, the ends, are a different colour to the top of my hair. And that's mainly because I'm naturally blonde, so I get blonde roots at the top, but that's not the point. So invest in a bottle of dry shampoo and dry shampoo it every single day, and wash it once a week, maybe even once every week and a half. And just do not wash it like you'd normally wash your hair, because I used to wash my hair every other day, or occasionally, depending if I was busy, every 3 days, because my hair doesn't get particularly greasy because it's long and thick and it doesn't get very greasy. But so yeah, invest in a bottle of dry shampoo. Something that I tried today for my actual eyeliner is I was very sceptical about this working, actually. I didn't think it would work. I did not think it would work, because I was like, what? That can't happen, that can't make it better. But it does. Lighter. Flame. Just stick it in there for a couple of seconds. Melt the end a little bit. And then just... what I did was blow on it to let it dry. And they're actually right, the people that say to do this. It does make your colour a lot stronger. Okay, today it is super warm in England. Well, not in England, in Brighouse, it is warm, and there's a gala on. So we went to go see the gala. We went to go to the gala, and I put my eyeliner on about 11:30, and it is already, I don't know where my phone is, already about 3:30, 4:30, and it's lasted all this time. Now, for me, eyeliner has to last a long time. Like, look, it comes out so well, and it's so smudgeable things in. So yeah, before you do it, if you want it to last longer, lighter, allow it to dry, because it melts very quickly actually and then drips. So don't drip it, blow in the end. And that, round about now, just concludes my beauty tips. Yes? Unless I can think of some more. No, I can't. Can't think of any more. Okay, if I think of any more, I'll do another video. So those are my beauty tips. Bye bye.